What's up, guys? Welcome back to All Wings Everything. I am your cook, Spinelli, the self-proclaimed wing king and the ruler over all lemon pepper wings. Don't believe me? There's proof right there. Click it. Now, today's video, what we're gonna do smoked apple buttered wings. Yeah, I know, right? Get in your kitchen. I'm in mine. Let's go. So these are the ingredients we're going to use for today's recipe. We have our Publix green wise chicken, brown sugar, some apple pie spice, apple butter. We have a Granny Smith's green apple cider vinegar, vegetable oil. We're going to use some apple flavored Crown Royal, smoked paprika, cinnamon sugar, Dijon mustard, kosher salt, garlic powder, onion powder, and black pepper. So these are the ingredients we're going to use. So let's go ahead and get started. So I've already measured out our ingredients and cut and cleaned our chicken. So right now what we have here, we have 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. I have 2 teaspoons of flavored apple Crown Royal. I have 1 tablespoon of cinnamon sugar, 1 tablespoon of paprika, a half a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of pepper, 1 teaspoon of apple spice, 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil, and 1 teaspoon of onion powder. So these are the ingredients we're going to use for this recipe measured out. So let's move on. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to make our rub. So what you want to do is you want to take your onion powder, add it to an empty dish. Next, your apple spice, your paprika, your black pepper. Next, your salt, then your cinnamon sugar, and lastly, your garlic powder. What you want to do is you want to give this a good mix to combine all the ingredients. Guys, we want this the chicken to have a sweet smoked apple flavor, so let's move on. All right, so what we're going to do now is prepare our chicken. So what you want to do, take your Crown Royal, your 2 teaspoons of Crown Royal, pour it over your chicken, give it a good mix. Next, add your vegetable oil. Also give that a good mix. Now what you want to do is you want to add your apple spice rub, your smoked apple spice rub. So I'm going to start off with a tablespoon. And I typically like to eyeball my seasoning on my chicken. In general, a tablespoon, starting out with a tablespoon works. Give it a good mix. Looks like I'm going to use a little bit more on mine. Another little tablespoon. Give that a good mix, and we should be good to go. Look at it, guys. Look at that flavor in those wings. All right, this is how it looks, so let's move on. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to line our baking sheet with aluminum foil and spray our grates. I've already sprayed my grates and lined it with aluminum foil. So again, this is for easy cleanup, and so your chicken doesn't stick to your pan. So go ahead, line it, spray it, and we'll move on to the next step. Now what we're going to do is start placing our chicken pieces on our pan. Remember, skin side down, 1/2 inch to 1 inch apart. Try not to overcrowd your pan. You want your cooked chicken to cook freely. So go ahead, add those beautiful chicken pieces. Look at those things are beautiful, guys. Add them to your pan, and we'll move on to the next step. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to transfer these bad boys over to a preheated oven of 425 degrees and allow them to cook for a total time of 50 minutes, turning them over after the first 25 minutes to allow them to cook on the other side. So go ahead, set your timer, 50 minutes, and I'll see you guys in 25 minutes. All right, guys, so what we're going to do now is we're going to start preparing our smoked apple buttered sauce. So what I did was I peeled 1/2 of a Granny Smith apple, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to start shredding that apple. Now, I got this technique from a guy named Sal. The name of his channel is The Root Boy Cooks. He has some great recipes, guys. I'm going to leave, if you click this card above, it'll take you to his channel. Also, I leave a video the information in the video description below. But what I did, I seen Sal use this technique when I think he was making an apple rib sauce or something like that. And what he was doing was he was shredding up the apple. And I said, oh, you know what? Since I'm making these smoked apple butter sauce wings, let me incorporate this technique in that to give it more of that apple flavor. So guys, go and check out Sal at the Root Boy Cooks. He has great recipes. He makes pretty much everything, but he's out there on the grill, which you guys know I love being on the grill. But being in this apartment, I can't smoke any meats or charcoal anything. So I generally have to resort to bacon or using the electric grill. So maybe I'll get into my electric grill or grill one day. But anyway, guys, this is where I got this technique from. So go and check them out. So grade your apple and we'll move on. All right, so now what we're gonna do is we're going to start preparing the sauce now that we've grated all our apple. So what you wanna do first is take your apple cider vinegar, add it to your apple mixture. Next, take your Crown Royal, add it to the bowl. Next, your brown sugar, your Dijon mustard, smoked paprika, and your apple butter sauce. Now you want to give that a good mix to incorporate all the ingredients. And once you do that, we'll move on. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to take our mixture and we're going to add it to this pot. And we're going to bring this mixture to a boil. And then we're going to turn our heat down, let it simmer for about 3 to 5 minutes. Then we're going to remove it, put it into a dish, and reserve it later for the wings. So go ahead and I'll see you guys in the next step. All right, so now our 25 minutes is up. So what we're gonna do now is we're going to flip these chicken pieces over on the other side to allow them to finish cooking for the next 25 minutes. So go ahead, turn your chicken pieces over. Guys, look how beautiful that seasoning is looking on those wings. You gotta love it. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next step. All right, so guys, now the 25 minutes is complete. So what we're gonna do now is we're going to take some of that apple butter sauce mixture and we're going to baste our chicken. We're gonna just brush it with some of this mixture, put it back into the oven for about 2 to 3 minutes to allow to incorporate that mixture into the chicken. So go ahead, baste each piece of the chicken, and I'll see you guys in the next step. All right, guys, so now the chicken is done. We're going to remove it and put it here on the counter. Now, I did turn it over and do the other side. I just didn't show you guys that step. I didn't feel a need to. So this is what your chicken is going to look like. Take a look at that, guys. And remember, you can also do this on the grill. These will be very, very good on the grill. So Sal, if you're listening, you want to do this one on the grill, my man. These will turn out great smoked. All right, take a look at it and we'll move on. All right, so what we're going to do in this step, we're going to add some additional sauce to kind of finish off this recipe. So grab some of that apple butter sauce, spoon some of it over your wings. And what you're going to do is you want to take a lid. And what we're going to do is we're going to do a little shake it, bake it, bake it, bake it, shake it, bake it. All right, remove your lid. All right, kind of give it a good stir to make sure that you have that apple butter sauce on it, man. I'm telling you, you really want this apple butter sauce on these wings. All right, so now what you're going to do is you're going to take a clean plate and you want to start adding your wings to this clean plate. All right, so add your chicken pieces and I'll see you guys in the next step. This is how it looks. So let's move on. And there you have it, smoked apple buttered wings. Absolutely amazing. Take a look at that, guys. For all you guys that love sweet flavored wings, this recipe is for you. You're gonna love this. Take a look at that, guys. Amazing. So I have the ingredients in the video description below. I also put the measurements in the video description below. If you guys need any of these items, the link to these items, you can purchase them from Amazon. And again, guys, this helps supports the channel. And I appreciate you guys for stopping by, hanging out, watching these recipes. and I will see you guys in my next video. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you later. I'm out. Peace.